Hey, what up, what up? How's everybody doing today? Hopefully everybody's day's great. Got another one, bro. I got a notification and it said, woman charged with hate crime. This black lady beat the shit out of some Asian lady in a store. In the news, breaking the story 56 minutes ago, talking about a woman is going to be charged with a hate crime and blah 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 because she socked up some chick. And she could get like an extra, I don't know how many decades in prison with that enhancement of a hate crime because she thumped this lady up. We can't fucking... This is what trips me the fuck out. I went straight to the comment section. Somebody literally put prayer hands and said, thank God. Oh, I pray for blah, blah, blah. And thank God they finally got a hate crime against them. What the fuck? How? Who in the world would thank God that somebody has a hate crime against them? That shit just don't make sense to me. These fake ass people of God putting up prayer hands and then saying thank God she's charged with a hate crime, and didn't say, oh, thank God this black lady was charged with a hate crime, thank God this. People are even putting in parentheses the word these people or this or that. If you feel that way, say that shit. Don't be fucking scared. But what you're not realizing is, that's another one. All I'm seeing on the news is black people hurting Asians. Black people doing this, black people doing that. Right? And then I see people in comments, don't know what their race is, people could guess, saying, oh, thank God this and that, thank God this and that. Like all, sorry telling Stewart, but this is just, there's different people at different levels, so some people talk a certain way. I really apologize. I hope you are not listening to this part right here. It's not because I'm trying to be cool or anything like that. It's just I put emphasis on something from where I was at in my life. I'm a product of my environment, from the streets, and sometimes we just use certain terminology. Doesn't mean literal. It's just a way people talk. How you talk, you try to get through to the people you want to get through, and you do. You made a lot of my days better. A lot. Almost every time I watch. The only time one of your videos didn't make me feel better, at least a little bit, is because I couldn't hear it because I was driving. But other than that, back to the story. So cover your ears real quick if you're watching this. So all these people now praying to God, thank God that this black lady's got a fucking hate crime enhancement on her fucking record. I don't know if she's racist. She could be racist. I don't know that. I'm not gonna judge that lady and say she's a racist because I don't fucking know. I didn't hear her in the video calling her all these fucking racist names or nothing like that. But all these people leaving these comments on the dick of the media, fuck, thank God, thank God, thank God, thank God. And you guys are happy that somebody, and all the same comments. Oh, if it were the other way around, if it was this way, if it was that way, we can't be right fucking half the time, dude. We can't be right half the time when something is so critical and something is so important. You can't tell Tommy your favorite color is blue and then leave Tommy's house and go to Billy's house and fucking say your favorite color is red and be an honest person. It don't fucking work like that. So all you people saying thank God that finally these people are getting a hate crime, just say it. If you're angry and you're mad and you want to call somebody a name, call them a name. It doesn't mean you hate them. We all know that. That's part of why people get so mad. Just because you're getting in a fight with somebody and you say certain words doesn't mean you hate that person. You know what I mean? But there's a movie called Menace to Society. People look at it and go, oh wow, this is trash. This is so much trash. It could be a reality in today's time. It was definitely a reality. And the people that made that movie weren't trying to be cool. They weren't trying to fucking... All they were doing is trying to save kids. So when people sit there and they try it, this is tripping me out. This hit like a couple times now. When people try their hardest and they know what they're putting out, damn, this is, oh man, God is going to reward me for this one. This really touched base on everything that we go through. This is going to stop 20,000 kids from becoming gangbangers. That's what this movie's going to do. Somebody else will go to watch it and they can't even watch the first 2 minutes of it. Oh my God. What in the hell was that? Turn that trash off. You know? If we don't pay attention to all the information out there, we're never going to understand as much as we need to understand. And sometimes God puts shit in your fucking face so you could fucking understand it. And people literally happy that this woman's being charged with a hate crime. Why not wait until the fucking investigation is over to see if she's a racist? You know? We don't know what happened. Watch the movie Menace to Society. That shit is old as fuck. People been banging on Asians forever, dude. Forever. All these crimes and all the shit we hear about in the media, if you notice, it's never a rainbow of all the crimes that go on. Never is it a rainbow. When they want to make white people look bad or pissed off, they pick all these white crimes. The shooting videos, it's true. The last few shootings wasn't even a white boy. They didn't blast that fool's picture up everywhere and blah, blah, blah. And now this fucking dipshit that shot at the FedEx place, his picture was up. They couldn't wait. That was their only two questions. What was the race of people that got shot? What was the race of the person that shot him? So yeah, there's some fucked up shit going on. But now, like I called it a year ago, man, they are trying to villainize black people now in the media to get other. It's just a divisive tactic. All this shit has been going on, dude. It's been going on. If you didn't live a life where you think, whoa, this stuff is crazy, I guarantee you the shit has been it's been going on. There's plenty of people that are trying to help motherfuckers on YouTube where it has to do with nasty, dirty motherfuckers that look at DMX, dude. Look at the life that fool lived and what he tried to do. What he tried to do every time we seen him was fucking save people. And people want to remember him as a crackhead or a rapper. I don't even remember him. I look at that fool as straight as an artist and someone that tried to save and help people. That movie Menace to Society, it literally was like an after school special, but with cuss words and actions and all that to give you the full feeling of what the fuck was going on, to make people's stomach hurt so they didn't do stupid shit. If you guys really don't see that the media just picks and chooses and whoever's directing them is directing them, who gives a fuck who's directing them? But if you're that stupid to get so mad and be like, oh my God, if it was the other way around, they'd be there would be people marching and all this. No, the media is just trying to, they don't give a fuck if you're black. They don't give a fuck if you're white. They don't give a fuck if you're Asian. They don't give a fuck what you are. What they want is for you to fight. They want you to fight. And they want you to fight. They want you to fight. They want you to fight. They want everybody to fight or go crazy. Right? So they have a story to tell. They got some shit to crack off. They're trying to turn people into fucking crackpots and push them and push them and push them to do some stupid ass shit. And what's happened? It hasn't happened, so what are they doing? They're telling stories that have been happening since the beginning of time. It's been happening every day in so many neighborhoods, you know? And if you don't relate to some of the shit you're hearing about, ask somebody on YouTube. Watch YouTube channels, and there's gonna be some rich kid that is trying to save somebody that went through a hard time with drugs or with whatever the fuck he was doing or she was doing. There's gonna be this man or woman over here that went through this, or this man or woman over here that went through this, that man or woman over there that went through that. And it's at every level, from every type of neighborhood we have nationwide, every background we have. There's cops up in this motherfucker right here, and just hit them up, you know? There's feds in this parking lot, and I think they're making a U-turn. I'm not sure, but they're straight. There's been a lot of federal activity in this area too. These fools are like the street sweeper fed guys, like the fucking pop open the side door on a fucking Chrysler minivan and shit and jump out with quiet ass MP5s. No joke. But yeah, people need to start paying attention to shit they don't like so they could try to fucking understand some other shit. But you fucking people thinking that you're a fucking Christian or that you're a fucking person of God, and you don't understand there's other people in other areas that word fuck means something else in your language. You just don't relate to somebody talking fucking disgusting. There's people that have to hear talk like that because they're not thinking about it. Oh, I want to hear the word fuck or titties or ass. But if they don't hear those type of words because they're conditioned to just be around fucking filth and dirtbags, they're going to turn off. It's just going to shut the fuck down. They ain't going to learn a fucking thing. God puts people where the fuck he puts them. And people don't understand that. But anybody claiming to be a person of God and you want to see something bad become of somebody else, you're not. You really need to go and read your Bible. Ask a question. Go in your house. Go wherever your Bible's at. Ask a question in your head. Say, God, please have this question. I want to know. And just any question, throw it out. Grab your Bible, put your thumb somewhere, put your finger somewhere, just flip that book open to any page. And the first verse that pops up, read that. And see what's up. See if, and don't try to interpret it. Never try to interpret the Bible. He might, I don't know. For me, what's worked out is there was very small amount of times I had to read through like 4 passages until I wasn't confused because I really wanted an answer to that question. And I know at the surface that seems, oh yeah, that's going to happen to anybody. You can answer any question because this and that. No, the way I know that was real is because when I reached the point and I'm like, this shit doesn't even fucking work. I always got to do it like 2 or 3 times, and it was literally only like 2 times out of 100. Most of the time it was always the first time it was, I got my answer and I understood it. There was no confusion. Sometimes before I even opened it, I just boom, 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 boom. It was hitting me and I knew what the answer was already. And then I flipped it open and it was the same exact thing. Not the same verse, but the same meaning I took from that verse. But the way I knew it worked for me might not work for you, don't know. But the way it worked for me is because then within a very short amount of time of those other verses was other problems that were coming up. I just didn't know about them yet because they hadn't happened, but it was sometimes that day, the next day, the day after. And I didn't have to go to the Bible because I just read those 3 verses, and it always fulfilled all of them that I had read ahead of time. You know what I mean? From that one time. So it works for me. That's where anything I struggle on, anytime I'm trying to figure something out and I know it, sometimes it's life and death. Honestly, sometimes it's a life and death situation. And to some of you people, if I told you some of this stuff, what it was that I encounter sometimes, there would be one of two reactions. You either wouldn't believe it, or you'd be like, what the fuck? It would like, you would get lost in that for a second, like, what? There's no way, you know? But that's how serious I take it. I bank my life on what it says in the Bible, and not because I read from front to back, not because of that, but because I've got my answers every single time. And I knew when I was a really little kid that God was real. I was horrified when I was a kid of anybody that had to do with any of it, because of the church I would go to. My dad would make me go to church by myself, and he would give me offering money, and I'd go sit in there, and for some reason they had me in with the adults instead of the kids, and I don't even remember how old I was, but I know I was in elementary school. And this dude, it had to have been Revelations that he was on, and he was just, all I got was, you're going to hell, you're going to burn for eternity. And I was like, yeah. And I didn't get like horrified or nothing like that yet. I just would like trip out on it, and then I didn't question it if it was real or not, but I would think about it. And I was a little ass kid, and one time I was driving back from LA to another part of LA as a passenger, little ass kid. And this when people just roll with babies in their laps and shit. And we were driving, and something bad happened, and that moment I knew for a fact God was real. I was like, that dude's no joke. And everything I've heard out of that, and this is the one thing about that pastor that would be hooting and hollering about burning in hell, is the thing he said that made the most sense to me is that you never translate the Bible. Never translate it. If you don't understand the passage, it's going to come up one day, and you're going to directly, boom, instantly know that it's real. Anyways, anybody who thinks they're in touch, I don't even know how to say this right now. Like, it's almost like I'm getting roadblocked, because I don't know. It's crazy. Just for sure, maybe question it at least. I don't know I don't know. Just make sure you question whether or not God is okay with you being happy and cheerful over the fact that somebody else, right, that you don't know nothing about, you're instantly judging and saying, thank God that person's being charged with I hope like hell she doesn't hate people. I hope like hell that wasn't a hate crime. I hope like hell she lost her temper and she beat the shit out of that lady, and that was it. I hope she doesn't hate anybody. That's crazy that you guys want that shit. It's just crazy to me. That's not my enemy. If you take cheer in the fact that somebody else gets fucked over, you're my enemy. That's it. Period. Doesn't matter. But if you really take cheer in somebody else getting judged and mislabeled when it's not accurate, when it's not true, we shouldn't be judging anybody anyway, so off with that. But if you're grateful to whatever you think you're grateful to, that somebody else is going through hardships, prepare yourself. Make sure you're prepared. All right. Make sure you're prepared. But yeah, that's just the craziest thing to me. That's why I had to do this right now. I was like, man, are these people really saying this in the comment section? I don't know what news channel it was that put the YouTube video up. It was over an hour ago now, but it's titled, "Woman is charged with hate crime in salon, beating salon owner," or something like that. I watched the video. I don't see her calling her any racial names. I don't see her wearing a shirt that says anything racist on it. And if you're undercover racist and you think that you're a person of God, wow, that's crazy. I've been, bam, right here, South Central, the past 2 years in black churches No white people at all. And I don't know if you've ever been in a black church. I don't know if you've ever been to South Central Los Angeles. Letting them know, hey, you guys ain't stupid. Don't fall for that shit. You got what? You guys fucking fall. And they were like, psh. Not, I thought, and this is where I just like precipitated, maybe thinking these people was gonna be like, you get the fuck up on out of here, you crazy, ain't no white boy gonna come and sit in this motherfucking church like that other motherfucker over there. None of that. Come on in, brother, what's up? You know, so people are out here trying to literally fucking keep shit from happening while we got people praying and thanking God that somebody's being charged with a hate crime. That's insane. That is fucking insane. And if you're one of those people, you need to really look at yourself, question your faith, especially if you're scared. If anything in the world scares you, really question your faith. You're tripping. All right, everybody, do something positive. That's crazy if you watch 2 videos of mine today, but yay. Have a great day. Do something positive. Stay positive and know yourself and understand that you got to understand other people. You might not like everything they do. You might not like how they smell. You might not like how they look. You might not like how they talk. Doesn't mean they're wrong and you're right. So, all right. Have a great day. Peace out.